Hello, my name is Zoa Gray, and I want to talk a little bit about a game I found on Steam that, I don't know, it just seems like more people should be playing this and they're not. It's free, it's a great twin stick shooter, it runs on practically anything. I mean, my machine, my machine is like 6 years old and it doesn't have the greatest video card, I'll be honest, and it runs beautifully on mine. Now, you might see a little bit of skipping in the video because, again, this machine is 6 years old and it doesn't have the greatest video, but when you actually play it on your machine, it plays smooth as silk. It's beautiful. The game is called Echoes Plus, and it's kind of like a cross between Asteroids and Geometry Wars. I find it a lot of fun, and I'm just going to play a game here real quick and show you guys what it looks like and how it plays. As you can see, I'm playing it with an Xbox controller. You can use pretty much any twin stick controller. It doesn't really matter. I just happen to have an Xbox controller on my Mac. So we'll go ahead and start the game. The graphics, as you can see, are pretty simple. It's all more or less just vector graphics looking. But don't let that fool you. The game is actually very interesting once you get into it. The red pickups are power, the green are energy, and there's other pickups that do shields and smart bombs, but I'm not exactly sure which ones are which. I haven't really played this game for very long. Like the yellow one there. I'm not exactly sure whether that's shield or smart bomb. I think it's smart bomb, but I don't know. I'm also not positive whether you get one every time you pick one up, or whether you got to pick up a few to actually get, the effect of it. So that makes things a little bit more confusing. Things are already starting to heat up a little bit here, as you can see. One thing I'd like to point out: you only have two weapons. One is your main fire, which you're seeing me use right now, and the other is a smart bomb that's placed under the right trigger. So pretty typical setup. As you gain more power, your main weapon hits harder, and the angle of fire spreads out. So you get like a cone of fire, and believe me, when this thing starts going nuts, you'll need that cone of fire. Whoops. Something else, as you've seen right there, when you get hit, you don't lose all your energy, but you lose a portion of it. It just flies out of your ship. On the good side, you can go pick it up again. Well, I'm kind of sucking right now. That's not typical of me. Ah, man. Anyway, there you go. Lots of visual aids there that I didn't intend to give, but Merry Christmas. Alright, there are 10 levels in this... there are 10 levels in this section of the game. There's other sections of the game too, like there's Asteroid Shower, there's Meteor Shower, I'm sorry, not Asteroid Shower, where it's all meteors, which we haven't seen any of those yet, but when they pop up you'll see them. They're like a red streak that comes across this green. There's a shooting star, the yellow ones. But yeah, there's levels that are just shooting stars, just meteors. There's a couple different modes in the game, which are a lot of fun. Keeps it fresh. There's a lot to do. But if you're a twin stick fan, this kind of stuff doesn't get old, so it's not that big a deal. Let's see. It's already starting to get a little nuts, and I'm only on level 5. And you can already see my weapon is starting to turn into that cone shape I was mentioning. The further along you get, the more power-ups you pick up, the wider that gets. Oops, darn it. The wider that gets, and the more powerful it gets. Also, it starts to turn from green to red. The more toward red it gets, the more powerful it is. So keep that in mind. Just keep picking up those power-ups and not doing what I just did and losing them. Wow. Okay. If I get a little quiet, it's because I'm concentrating, because believe me, as simple as this game looks, it's definitely one that you're going to have to concentrate on. Also, I might want to mention that while you have smart bombs, they don't act like the typical clear-the-screen smart bomb that you see in a lot of other games. They do a lot of damage, but they don't just, by default, clear the screen, which means, you might have to think, is there enough stuff going on right now that I got to use two? Am I okay with just one? Like, boom. And you see, that didn't quite clear everything off the screen. Stuff close to me takes a lot of damage, but the stuff on the edges, not so much. Also, there's that's a meteor. Once you get your weapon powered up enough, you can kind of face those down, but until you do, you have to kind of run away from them and shoot behind you. Otherwise, they will take you down. They'll suck out your power, suck down your power. See how I'm kind of backing away from it? Because otherwise it would catch up to me. And my weapon it's getting pretty powerful at this point. Taking out the big asteroids without as much trouble. Oh, level 6. It only goes down from here. Let's see. Ah, man. No, stop taking away my weapon power. Shithead. Okay. Whoop. Ah, man. You know, I almost thought I did it that time. I almost thought I did. I had a chance. Yeah, it didn't work. That didn't work either. That didn't work. Nuts. Now, there's the one time you will lose them. Like you saw that one, I got hit in the red... there you go. I could face those guys down now. Well, could. But you saw those red spheres actually went outside the box. If they go outside the box, you do lose them. You can't go outside the box and get them, so there you go. But usually you get a pretty good chance of picking them back up. You can also see how my fire is starting to turn mostly red. That's a good sign. It means it hits harder. Oh, mama. It gets crazier. This is only level 7. I've never actually made it to level 10. They're starting to get on me there. I've never actually made it to level 10. I'm gonna try, but man, I'm not doing so great right now. Yeah, he snuck around me. He'll do that. He'll sneak around you. Ah, mercy. You know, I would kind of figure I try to do a video and they really start to kick my butt. You know, it's not usually this bad. I'm not usually this far down by level 7, but boy, here we go. It's like they know. It's like, oh, he's trying to make it look good for people watching. Let's fuck with it. You know. Shit. Oh, jeez. Yeah. Yeah, they're starting to really kick my ass. Right, man. It's level 8, that's right. Things are getting pretty hectic now. Good grief. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. Even when you see him coming, sometimes there's not much you can do about it. Oh, man. Again? Again with this, with the losing the, I'm losing my shit is what I'm doing. Holy crap. Ooh. All of the things are flying at you right now. Man. Wow. Okay. I'd like to at least make it to level 9 for you guys so you can see the craziness at that level. Also, if you've noticed the tail of my ship, the circles on the tail are how many smart bombs I have, and the color indicates health. The closer you get toward brown or toward red, the less health you got. I'm not doing so great. I need more of those green healths. Those are my my spinach right now, my health elixir. Oh man. Oh, I didn't even see that he snuck around behind us. It's really hard not to do, but you gotta try not to rely too heavy on your smart bombs because you've only got so many. and I'm dead. Well, I didn't even see that hit me. But I did make it to level 9 for you guys, so hey. Anyway, this is a really fun game. It's free, so you have absolutely no reason not to try it. The only thing is there's a donation on the front. You can donate or not donate. I suggest you do because this guy has made a great little game. It's a lot of fun. But anyway, yeah, go check it out. It's Echoes Plus on Steam. I'm Zoa Gray, and thanks for watching. Cheers.